Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Number 16 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now, Dante Midicek, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, number 29.
Hey, we got no outs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Batting second, the shortstop.
In now, Will Wilson.
Wilson.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
One out now.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Bishop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
2 down.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
You go, you got it.
Roederer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Charlie Ham.
see it. Drive it like you can. Here we go.
Pitch on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Batting second.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back.
Brito.
At the plate, Marcos Brito, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Ham aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Here's the 2-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A runner at first with no outs here. Got him.
Batting third, the third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
Hey, see it up and drive.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ah, boy, leave that pitch down there. Great take.
Runner at first here, one man out. Just missing
Nice
here,
eye,
2-0.
Nice eye.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cole Roeder.
Be patient. Get your
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there. Hey, like you can right there.
The 1-0 home
Square it up.
is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Here we go.
Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Lawrence.
Standing in now, Lawrence Humber. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey,
Classic case of the front shoulder
here.
flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores.
Get down. Slide.
Throw won't get him.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
At the plate now, Cesar Torres. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody
Nothing
better.
in 1 count. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A pause, and the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this
Batting
inning.
seventh, the catcher, Johnny Atkinson.
Come on, big guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss.
One
That's
ball,
the
one
first strike. The 1-1. Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top, 3-0. Second inning set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, KJ Harrison.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball,
Hey,
no
nobody out.
strikes, the
Nobody
count.
out.
The 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Humber is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Kerry Chow.
Kerry Chow.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, when you're facing a
plays that one
top-of-the-line
right here.
pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Stepping in, Blake Sable. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Blake Sable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here you go, boys. Come on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, Frank De La Rosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Come on, big guy. What time?
First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in
Batting
now,
ninth,
number
the
16.
pitcher, number
As he'll
16.
send a ground ball down to third.
Beat it out, beat it out,
On
beat
to
it out.
first, and there were two down. Striding into the box, Charlie
Now
Ham.
batting,
He reached
left
on a
fielder.
single in his first try.
Charlie Ham.
Now here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble
Out,
now. 0-2.
Hey, grip
Two
it and
out,
rip it,
nobody
kid.
on.
Let's go.
And they'll try and
The
tempt
count
him with
is
one in the
1 and
dirt,
2.
but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hey, like you can up there.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard to short.
Come on, come on, come on.
What a play,
Out.
and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Joel Woodyard. He's the number 7
Leading
hitter,
off
but
the
he's
shot.
leading off the third
The
after
third
the
baseman.
first 6
Hey,
guys
we
in
got
the
no
lineup
outs.
have been retired in order.
Woodyard.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be
Ball,
interesting to
that's
see
out.
if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hey.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Ball, that
Misses,
pitch is out.
ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe
count.
one misses
3
over
and
the
2.
heart of the plate.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Into the box,
Hey, come on,
Ronaldo
get it,
Hernandez.
get it.
He'll get to
Batting
take his first cuts
The
here.
catcher, number 55.
The pitch.
Ronaldo Hernandez.
No, inside.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss
I got a
for
ball,
strike
1
one.
strike.
This lineup
Hey,
is
we got one
flailing
here.
right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And that changeup
1 ball,
makes
2
him
strikes,
jump.
the
A
count.
swing and a miss. A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Pedro Rocha is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 16 is there, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in now, Marcos Brito. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Marcos Brito.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly.
Dig.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Drew Mendoza. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Mendoza.
Pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cole Roederer. He singled his last time up.
Cole Roederer.
Look for your pitch here. Here we go. All right, let's go. Come on, this is you.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
You got that one,
Into center field,
right,
line drive base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
30, Lawrence Humber.
To the plate now, Lawrence Humber.
Ball 1,
As he'll
no
look at a
strike.
changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
He pulls this one into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And this throw gets away from him. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Torres picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Junior.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Dante Midicek back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure
Midicek.
this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey, no outs here.
Pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Unable
Ball,
to
that's
find
off
the
the
zone
plate.
with the slider. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2.
That's up.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Digging in, Will Wilson,
Now
looking to
batting.
put the ball in
Shortstop.
play here. He went down on strikes in his first
Wilson.
at-bat. Now the pitch. First pitch
0-1.
hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
I go.
Roederer is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Hunter Bishop. And Dan, it seems like this starter is
The
just
center fielder,
dominating the
number 12.
game right now. Feels
Hey,
like
check
we're
out
seeing a
Scherzer.
lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt
All
about
right, come
that,
on
Matt.
now.
Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm
Ball, that's
also
low.
interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Giant
Nope.
center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying.
Wall.
And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
And
off
that'll bring
for
up
the
the
Cubs.
switch-hitting shortstop,
The
Cesar
shortstop.
Izturis.
Cesar Izturis.
First pitch
Junior.
on its way.
Nope.
And he takes
Hey,
ball
good luck,
1.
good luck, huh?
Two 2-0
Two
now.
balls, no strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch.
The count's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is on 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chow has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now,
The batter.
Johnny Atkinson.
The catcher.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Johnny Atkinson.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a
0-1
fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. He squared up on that ball.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
The first baseman, number 25, Frank.
Into the box now, Frank De La Rosa, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
A ball and a strike now. Runners on first with one down. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. On to
Got
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Cubs lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around.
Hey,
for them.
first pitch strike.
The first baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
J.J. Harrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Roederer will wait on it.
I got it. Mine,
And very quickly, one gone. Now in the box, Kerry Chow.
Now
0 for 1 for
Left
him here
fielder.
in this one.
Kerry
Come on, guys.
Chow.
First offering on its way. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Blake Sable. He'll look
Now
to
batting,
bounce back
right
after
fielder,
striking out his
Blake
last time up.
Sable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
2 down now.
Can you boys say next?
Here we go
Who's
right
next
now,
up to
fellas.
bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled away.
Too high.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher,
Here we
number
go.
16,
For the Cubs.
as we move past the halfway
pitcher,
point in this one and begin
number
the bottom of the
16.
5th.
Let it rip right here.
First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a
0-1.
changeup, a swing and a miss. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even
Hey,
at
let it
1.
fly. Let's go right here.
Check
That's the
swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Swing and a liner.
Fall in.
Foul.
No, foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Full count.
Full count now. 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Daniel De Los Santos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Daniel De Los Santos.
Charlie Ham
let's go, kid.
will be the
One
first
time
to
here.
stand in against
The
the
left
new
fielder.
pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
Let it fly right here.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, I've ripped that up there. Huh?
Breaking pitch, and this
The count
bounces
is
in
2
front of
and
the
1.
catcher.
Let it rip right here.
3-1 to the Cubs
Yeah,
left fielder.
boy.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Ready once again, Marcos Brito.
Now
He
batting.
started out the evening
The
0 for
second
2
baseman.
so far.
Marcos Brito.
Prior to the at-bat, a check
he's
on
safe.
first. And the runner back safely.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good eye.
A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Come on, big guy.
Runner
One
at
time.
first
Here
here,
we
one
go.
man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 misses for the
Outside,
second
that's
ball.
Let's go now. One shot.
And it's up to
Red
a
ball,
3-2
two
full
strikes.
count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at,
Hey, have a
and
good
if
rip
not,
up
it's
there,
ball
huh?
4 anyways.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Run on,
And there he
go,
goes
go.
towards second. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. Digging in and looking for more, Drew Mendoza.
batting,
He hit a
third
2-bagger
baseman.
and later scored in his
Drew
previous plate appearance.
Mendoza.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches
0-1
you
the
only
count.
get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Comes set and the 0-1. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
There we go.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Liner in there for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The center fielder, number 7.
So now to the plate, Cole Roederer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
No, that's low.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Let's go right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lawrence Humber. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
The 1-0.
Ball. Damn.
Hey, that's a real
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Kid. Here we go.
The 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Hold
and
right
that's
there.
through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
Number 3, shortstop.
Into the box, Cesar Izturis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy.
Come on, big
Time to
guy,
step
get
out
your
of the
pitch
box,
and let it rip.
readjust the
Let's
batting
go.
gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Still only one out in the inning. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Digging in once again, Johnny Atkinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Atkinson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 3 runs already home here. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Frank De La Rosa, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out.
De La Rosa.
Hey, see you drive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Into the box now, Joel Woodyard. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Riding in once again, Ronaldo Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
One out.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Luther Fry will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 33. Luther.
Here we go, boys.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Thad Ward gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Ward.
And now the Cubs pitcher, number 16, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 16.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready on 1 and 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Popped up. Harrison has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Ham. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here.
1-0.
His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's
2
2-0.
balls, no strike.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's the second out. So striding in, Marcos Brito. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Brito.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Nope,
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Get your pitch. Right here.
Yeah.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready for another shot now. Drew Mendoza. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, nice and patient.
Here comes
Get
the
yours.
first pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
The center fielder, number 7.
In now, Cole Roederer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count and the pitch.
3-0
now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Guy, waiting for yours.
Let it fly right here.
And
That's
a
ball
fastball
4.
misses there, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The right fielder, number 30, Lawrence Humber.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup.
Hey, one time,
and a good
right
job
now.
of dropping it in for strike 1.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here we go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Great take
It
right
often
there.
becomes
Yep,
harder
give
to
it
hit
away.
the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dante Midicek.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it. Me.
Roederer is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, Will Wilson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding in, Hunter Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, we got 2 down.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Giants
join
down in
for the
order.
traditional
They need to get something
7th inning
cooking here.
stretch.
It's 7-0.
Your
Brandon
attention, please.
Soriano comes on to
Now
pitch
pitching
now,
for
hoping for
San
better
Francisco,
results than the other
number
arms
19,
that they've run out there in this one.
Brandon Soriano.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and
Leading
stepping
off
in as
for
the
the
veteran
Cubs.
shortstop, Cesar
The
Izturis.
shortstop, Cesar Izturis Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside ball.
Get your pitch. Drive it right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses
2-0.
in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Inside
Ball.
for a
That's
ball as he
inside.
falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And that
back
misses
upstairs.
ball
Ball
4.
four.
It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Standing in, Johnny Atkinson.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Atkinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sneaks a
one
fastball
ball,
by
one
him at the
strike.
letters. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1
I think it's
and 2.
about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully
Hey, nice
tardy
pitch.
right now.
Get your pitch.
Fastball, and ooh,
You
that
got it.
ran in and
Perfect.
drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Stepping up to the plate, Frank De La Rosa. 0 for
Number
3 with a
three,
couple of
number
strikeouts
25.
for him to this point in the ballgame.
Frank De La Rosa.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right
From
here.
the
Your
stretch.
pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well behind that
At the
fastball.
count,
It's a
0-1.
swinging
Get your
strike.
pitch. Drive it right here.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Stays alive, still 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
That's ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it go.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
The batter, number 16.
At the plate, number 16.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Jose Andino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 28, Jose Andino.
Charlie Ham will be the first one to greet him as he'll
Now
have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ham.
Let's go. Give it a ride here.
Looking
Let's
to
go.
wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope, upstairs.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go. Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
2 down, runners at first and second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping up now, Marcos Brito. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Marcos Brito.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, you can do it.
2 out, bases loaded. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, KJ Harrison. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game, like it has here.
To the plate now, Kerry Chow, as he rips it on the ground to second. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. Stepping in now, Blake Saber, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
We got one here.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman, Joel Woodyard.
So now to the plate, Joel Woodyard, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes to count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Still 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ronaldo
at the plate now, Ronaldo Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
2 down here.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants leave a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brustar Gratterall will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Young is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Let's go, big fella.
And now pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lays off 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Cole Roederer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 7, Cole Roederer.
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Now the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now
Lawrence
right fielder,
Humber.
Lawrence
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Hey, get your pitch here squared up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they hold a 7-0 lead. At the plate, Josh Young starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 home. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
We got time.
The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Dante Middicek. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. fouled away.
Yeah, one down now, one down.
Ball one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Wilson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field.
Heads up,
and
up.
He'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Chicago now trail 2-1 in this league championship series. Number 16 pitches well enough to get the W. Pedro Rocha was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.